soul story number 1. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my returning subbies. Okay, my fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters, who are just people who take very good care of what God has given us via the divine feminine spirit. Okay, my beauty queens. Okay, yes, I am indeed Siani, and this is my world as much as it is yours. Okay, so get comfy, get cozy, smash that like button, comment down below, and consider subscribing. Okay, so let's get into it. What truth do you need to hear today? What truth do you need to hear today? So today's reading, we're going to start off with tarot, okay? I do like starting off with Oracle and then getting deeper, more clarified energy read through traditional tarot, okay? But for this reading, I am let's get straight into the tarot, and then we're going to clarify with Oracle, okay? So yeah, what is the truth that you want to admit, or that you need to admit, okay? But your soul really, really wants to admit it. And I'm getting here with soul story number 1, even with this imagery, that like your soul is like crying out to admit this truth. 5 of Cups, okay? So it's something, some sort of hurt. Yeah, bottom of the deck energy here, 2 of Cups. So this could be like a betrayal in a relationship, okay? This could even be a family matter, parental matter, but it is a relationship, okay? Some sort of grief here. And then we have the Hanged Man, okay? The Hanged Man. Okay, let's get one more. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so let's get into it. So this energy here, this was stopping your finances. Some type of perception, because relationships are really just perceptions and beliefs that have come to life, right? And they live and exist within their own essence. For instance, like synergy. Synergy is the ambiance, the energy that is created between 2 different forces coming together. So, for instance, there's a certain synergy when there's within a group of friends, okay? When these 2 people are together, or when there's 3 people, or when there's these people and that people, and so there's something about synergy and admitting that, okay, maybe you don't belong in certain areas, okay, because certain you boxing yourself in or making yourself feel bad about who you are was messing with your money, okay, is what I'm getting here. It was messing with your money, and you need to admit this, okay? So we're going to clarify the 5 of Cups first, okay? And we're going to clarify that with the Grief, Grace, and Healing Oracle deck. Okay, it's an amazing Oracle deck. Okay, I love it. It also comes with a guide. So I'm going to read the prompt for you as well with some therapy guidance. Okay, therapeutic guidance and practical things that you can implement today to help you. Okay, all right. So we have here Grace. Be inspired by others. Once again, this is clarifying the 5 of Cups, which talks about grief, okay, and emotional loss. Be inspired by others. Being inspired by someone else's example helps you channel more of their courage, compassion, or charisma. Grace is bringing special folks onto your radar at work, in your personal life, or in the public eye to inspire you. Aspects of people you admire may be dormant aspects of yourself yearning to be actualized. Make yourself proud. Wow, I literally just touched upon all of this right here. The actualization of this yearning, okay, to be in communion with others. So you actually do want to be in communion with others. It's just that you were in the communion with the wrong people, okay? And this is what your soul wants to say. Your soul wants to shine, but shine with the right people, okay? Something here, okay, significant. So the number 35 is significant, okay? 3, 5, 3s and 5s. So we're gonna read the prompt that comes with this card from the book. Okay, that it comes with. Action steps. Okay, this card suggests filling up your inspiration tank, whether it's surviving and thriving through our grief. Wow, grief, we're just talking about that because that's the tarot card that's clarifying this card. Or another issue in our personal or professional life. We all need people to look to who inspire our actions, hold us to a higher standard, or motivate us to keep going. This card can also indicate you may need to push yourself now, just as a coach would lovingly push their star player to bring out their best. Sometimes what's most inspiring is picking individuals you love to dedicate your efforts to. And if they've passed, you can dedicate your efforts to their memory. Connect with people in your life who inspire you in general, or someone in your life who's gone through something you found particularly inspiring. Apply some of their journey to yours. Their courage or determination or kindness can remind you of what is best in the human spirit, and therefore what is best in you. It's not always what someone does that's inspiring, but the way they do it. Watch for grace to send clues about someone in the public eye whose story might be particularly inspiring you for now. Wow. Okay, so yeah, community is very important here for you, soul story number 1. Okay, so I'm getting a feeling that maybe you even feel ostracized. Sorry. Throat chakra may be significant. Okay. Throat chakra cleansing, clearing. Definitely here with this middle finger, which the middle finger is very passionate finger, even spiritually, okay, past cultural beliefs and everything. But anyway, you can't do the same thing over and over. This is from the Message of the Universe Oracle deck. Okay, all deck information will be linked in the description box below. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down the street you've never walked down before. So something about, like meeting people, meeting the universe, okay? So not being so closed off. Maybe you had become very, with the grief card here too. And then the Hangman is clarifying this card specifically from the Message from the Universe Oracle deck. And the Hangman talks about in traditional tarot, feeling like you're picked on in a sense. You also get a new perspective, okay, while you're in this position here of the Hangman. But it takes sacrifice as well. Okay, the Hangman is also seen as a sacrifice. Okay, it's depicted as a man hung on a tree. Okay, like Christ. Okay, so it is a new perspective and awakening. But I am getting that you're also picked on. Okay, but don't let that stop you. Okay, meet the universe in the middle, and you're gonna be meeting the right people. Okay, so what you need to admit is that you may have been closed off. Okay, you may have been a little bit rude to everybody and not been able to allow the right people to get to know you or show all of you. A lot of you has been hidden. Okay, especially here with this mask. I'm definitely getting that. All right, so the last oracle deck that we're going to pull from is from the Psychic Heart Oracle deck. Okay, I love this oracle deck. I pull from it a lot. It actually is a tarot deck, but I use it as an oracle deck. So yeah, it's the third card. So number 3 is significant here. It is coming through. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, sadness and isolation, it says here. So let's get okay, so the tarot card clarifying this, I forgot I already pulled it. It's right here, Queen of Pentacles. So you are going to be able to turn the sadness and isolation into wealth. Okay, you already have, you can. There's a lot of potential I'm hearing. People know this, and you know this. You know there's a lot of potential in you. So this is something you need to admit, that you need to start using your time wiser as well. So be inspired by others. Pull on your community. Okay, if you have a platform, really send your gratitude. Make sure you're in the comment section, giving back, being charitable, and really putting yourself out there because you deserve to shine. So story number 1, okay? Don't hide, okay? And if you were ostracized, which I am picking up here, then you know what? It was all just to make you stronger, wiser, and be able to see through, the cracks. So you got this, soul story number 1. And if you would like to book a one-on-one reading or a glow up or even a service, I do spell work as well. I'm a practitioner of light. All information is down below. Okay, soul story number 1. Peace, love, and light. See you in the next reading or in the next video. Bye. What is good? Soul story number 2. Okay, welcome to my channel if you are new here. Welcome back to my returning subbies. Okay, my fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters who are just people who take very good care of what God has given us via the divine feminine spirit. Okay, I am indeed Siani, and this is indeed my world as much as it is yours. Okay, and yeah, feel free to check all my other platforms out, see what I do. Okay, and yeah, my books are open, okay, for brand deals, keynote speaking, and collaborations of any artistic forms. Okay, so let's get into it. Soul story number 2. So what is it that you need to admit? Okay, what is it? So in this reading, I'm gonna pull tarot first. I'm gonna pull 3 cards, and then we're gonna pull from 3 separate oracle decks to clarify these tarot cards. Okay, usually I do it the other way around. Right now I'm doing it this way. Honestly, I like doing my readings different each time. So, but as of late, I usually have been doing it the other way around. So that's why we're gonna be doing it this way, because we're gonna be admitting it. We're gonna be going straight to the T, straight to the potency. Okay, because tarot is real potent. Tarot is real specific. So we're going straight into it. We're starting off there. Okay, so first card out here is the 5 of Swords. So you kind of need to admit to yourself that you're a little bit feisty. You kind of like to fight. Okay, you kind of like to fight. I just saw a dragon in my mind. It's giving like you like it. You do. Okay, so you may be a boxer. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Only thing is, you just gotta make sure that you know how to tame yourself. Okay, so to clarify this card, we're gonna pull from the Greif, Grace, and Healing deck. Okay, now this oracle card comes with a prompt, a healing prompt. So we are gonna read that from the book that it comes with. So yeah, real cool. Okay, babe, we got some extra assistance here, because I know admitting truth is not always the easiest thing. Okay, so comfort your inner child. The number 26 is significant. Grace pinpoints patterns in our lives and in our past. It says here, a loss you're experiencing in the present may touch upon a tender wound from childhood. When an old wound resurfaces, grace relocates new medicine to mend it. Nurturing your inner child leads to positive changes now. Give yourself today what you craved as a child before. Ooh, I love that, baby. Okay. So I'm hearing that you are taking these steps to mend your inner child, and you're facing the conflicts. Okay, that's something you also need to admit. You need to admit that you've been growing. You've been growing, I'm hearing. Okay, so now we're gonna pull another tarot card. So let's see what's the next energy coming through. Holy Spirit, what do they need to admit, and what assistance is coming through? So we have the 10 of Cups. So the healing of your dreams, the healing of domestic affairs as well. So home life, even like maybe a clean home, or just even like a mental space, a very sound and grounded mental space. Stability is also coming through. Emotional wellness, mental health, just this sense of groundedness. So this is a fear that you may have ran from, that you never really sensed yourself as being a grounded person. But you need to admit this. Why do you need to admit this? Okay, let's find out from the Oracle of the message from the universe. Okay, deck. So we have this fell on the floor, which I perceive as having more energy, more weight to it. Okay, so this is important here. When you continue to reminisce, it says, replay or hold on to what could have been. You can continue to hold yourself in a place of resistance. Let what was inspire a new way of living, but don't allow it to limit and determine what can be. So yes, it's like resurrecting these dreams here with this 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups represents dream fulfillment. The white picket fence, the 2.5 kids with a dog, and you know, the love of your life, okay, with sustainable wealth, okay, doing what you love. That's what the 10 of Cups represents, and that's what's clarifying this message of the universe card, telling you that, look, if you let go of the past, your dreams are definitely going to be here. So you need to admit, you need to let go of the past, okay? That's what you need to admit to yourself. All right, yeah, let go of that past. All right, so now we're going to pull from the heart chakra, heart psychic oracle deck. We're gonna see what's coming from your heart. Okay, what do you need to admit from your heart? What's coming through, collective? Let's see. Heal. Okay, with the number 17. Okay, so healing your magic is what I'm hearing. So maybe you were somebody who needed like kind of like validation. I'm getting, even with this imagery. Maybe you're even a Gemini and you have like this dualistic nature where you kind of really value, you know, other people, and like there's like this dualistic side to you where you just really love you know, social encounters and relationships and things of that nature, which is great, okay, but it just needs to come from a balanced place. So maybe people try to shame you about your love of relationships, okay? Maybe they try to make you feel like, oh, you can never be anybody because you're not independent. But now what I'm hearing is that you're facing this with the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying this from traditional tarot. And the Queen of Pentacles talks about material gain. Okay, she's about her business. The Queen of Pentacles is about her business. Okay, so you may be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. And yeah, so healing, you know, you got to admit that maybe you were shy or reserved or needed other people's validation to get to this bag, but now you're just getting to the bag is what I'm hearing. Oh, oops, I didn't even pull a tarot card. That was from Soul Story number 1. Ooh, 9 of Pentacles, still same type of energy here. Exactly. If the Queen of Pentacles had a 2.0, it would definitely be the 9 of Pentacles, baby. So yeah, you're this baddie, okay? That's what you need to know. You also need to admit that to yourself, okay? You're a baddie. You got this. You've been had this. You're your number 1 fan, and that's all you need, okay? But you do have real fans, is what I'm hearing, okay? But you're a leader. You're meant to be a leader. Keep standing 10 toes. And your love for relations, your love for people, you may even have work experience in HR, okay? Your love for humanity or even counseling is very much needed in this world. So don't feel ashamed about it, okay? You gotta admit that. Okay, maybe you felt some sort of shame, some kind of like, I'm hearing witch wound, okay? Witch wound, you could search that up. But it's basically associated to when people feel that their healing abilities ostracizes them, okay? So check that out. Soul Story number 2. I'm also hearing owls, okay? Owls can be significant. You may be getting messages from owls at this time. But yeah, Soul Story number 2. Peace, love, and light. Bye. What is good? Soul Story number 3. My name is Siani. I'm an artist and healer. Welcome to my world. This is my world as much as it is yours, okay? Welcome back to my fellow subbies, my fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters, okay? Who are just people who take very good care of what God has given us via the divine feminine spirit, okay? And yeah, my books are open for brand deals, collaborations, and things of that sort, okay? You can check out my information. Contact information is in that section of my description box down below. So let's get into this video. What do you need to admit? So story number 3, let's get into it. Okay, so firstly, I'm getting that you need to let go of time. Okay, you may be someone who's very anxious about time. Okay, something about that. You need to let that go. Okay, keep flowing, keep flowing, keep flowing. This is a picture of Beyonce. Beyonce is a Virgo, and Virgos are very meticulous. And you may be kind of a saboteur in your saboteur energy, which is basically just like self-sabotaging and not allowing yourself to thrive. So that's coming through. Okay, so today I'm gonna pull a traditional tarot card, and then we're gonna clarify each from 3 oracle decks. Okay, so all links to these products will be down below for purchase for those who are interested. Okay. And guys, all your donations, your likes, your subscribes, they go a really long way. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It really means a lot. Okay, so story number 3. So yeah, let's get into it. We're going to start off with tarot today, traditional tarot. And like I said, we're going to clarify with the oracle. Okay, first tarot card out, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And we're going to clarify now from the Greif, Grace, and Healing deck. Let's see what we got. Open your throat chakra. Okay, so yeah. So you've been feeling stressed with the 5 of Pentacles and the open your throat chakra. So this is what you need to admit. You need to admit that you've been stressed. You've been looking at the clock. You've been looking at the things that are not working. And you need to admit that you need help, is what I'm hearing. Make time to express your emotions to yourself and others. Like having a good cry on your own. Having a good talk with a counselor. Or having a good laugh, sharing a memory with a loved one. Voicing what you're feeling inside is important. Censor yourself less. Sing like the nightingale until dawn arrives. So, yes, expressing yourself. Maybe you've been pent up, I'm hearing. Yeah, especially with the 5 of Pentacles. Because 5 of Pentacles gives shame, okay? It's a very shame-like energy. It's the only reason why this poverty-ish, impoverished frequency can exist is through oppression, and which is shame, okay? Because the only thing that can oppress a confident frequency is shame, okay? So yeah, babe. So maybe you're dealing with shame and you need to admit that. Maybe you've been shaming yourself and you need to apply more grace, okay, my baby? So we are going to read from the book that matches this oracle deck because there is a prompt for support, okay? So yeah, number 3 is significant here as this is also the 3rd card in the deck, okay? Action steps, it says here. Process emotions with yourself in your journal. Address the entry to your soul or to a benevolent spiritual force. Benevolent means well, by the way, okay? Not malevolent. Malevolent is a bad spirit, but anyway. Benevolent spirit force that resonates with you. Listen to music that articulates some aspect of your loss or emotional experience. Sing along to get in touch with your feelings, or simply let the lyric help you feel less alone. Consider investing in professional counseling sessions to have someone hold calm, grounded, compassionate space as you process intense, contradictory, confusing, or wide-ranging emotions. Discern which friends, colleagues, and loved ones might offer support now through sacred listening. While others may not know exactly how you feel or what you've been through, a caring person will search their history and their heart to empathize. Remember that with grief, you will be feeling a full spectrum of emotions, and they are evolving. Not all of them make logical sense. Express your wants, needs, and opinions to others more, and be honest as you express them to yourself in your own thoughts. What a beautiful prompt, okay? Support prompt. Like, yes, come on, grace. Amen. Yes, I love that. Okay, next card we're going to pull, okay? What do you need to admit to yourself? King of Pentacles. All right, and we're going to clarify this energy from a message from the universe oracle deck. 2 cards wanted to come out, so the universe really has been speaking to you, I'm hearing, or trying to speak to you. All right, it's never too late to start over. You have to trust in the magic of new beginnings. They are waiting for you. Yes, you see? Look, notice them, seize them, and appreciate all you have. Just relax and trust. Yes, let go of the stress. Okay, let go of the stress. Spirit has been trying to tell you to let go of the stress. You have been too stressed out. Okay, too stressed out. So here we have, now we're going to pull from, and then clarifying that, right, is the King of Pentacles. So stand on the wealth that you have. Stand on the blessings that you have. Speak life over yourself and over your family. Okay? Yeah. So now let's pull another traditional tarot card. Okay? The Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands speaks of expansion, progress, growth, direction. Okay? And we're going to clarify this with a heart psychic card. Okay? And we have here listen with the number 2. Okay. Progressive number frequencies are also coming through. So like 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, things like that. Okay. So we have listen here. So yeah, going within meditation is very significant. Okay. So that's what you need to admit. You need to admit that you need some time alone. You need some time in meditation. You need some time in nature. You've been stressed. You've been mad, angry, frustrated. And it's coming from not being able to voice what you actually need. Okay? Maybe you've been caught up in the lack. And that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Okay? Yeah, I'm getting that here with this 5 of Pentacles here. Clarifying the open your throat chakra. You know, so it's okay. This happens sometimes. And, you know, you can start over here. It's never too late to start over. Okay? And to seize these new beginnings, my love. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. Soul story number 3. Yeah, feel free to check out any other reading or any other video. And if you would like to book a one-on-one reading with me, all information is linked down below in the contact section of my description box. Okay, just shoot me an email. Peace, love, and light. Soul story number 4 in the building. Okay, you don't play soul story number 4. Let me tell you something. You don't play. Okay, so that's something you gotta admit. All right, that's something you gotta admit, or you already know this. Okay, maybe this is for you to know. This is your reading. Okay, if you resonate with this, this is for the people who know that they don't play. Okay, so we about to get into it. You already know what the vibes is me, Siani, okay, an artist and healer. This is my world as much as it is yours, so get comfy. Okay, smash that like button, comment down below a disco ball, and smash that subscribe button if you rocking with the frequency and you're new here. Okay, welcome back to my returning subbies, my fairies, my fellow spiritual gangsters, who are just people who take very good care of what God has given us via the divine feminine spirit. Okay, let's get into it, baby. Alrighty, so today we're gonna start off with traditional tarot, and then we're gonna clarify each card from an oracle deck. Okay, so yeah, let's get into it. What do you need to admit? Soul story number 4. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. So yeah, you're definitely different. You stand out. You're eccentric. You're quirky. You're strange. Cringe. Okay, maybe you may have thought you were cringe before, and maybe you are, and that's okay. Maybe what you need to admit is you need to embrace this bitch. Okay, you need to take it and run with it. Okay, it's giving, even though I don't condone everything about Doja Cat, but it is giving Doja Cat energy, like how Doja is very, especially when she first came out, like she was just very quirky, and things of that nature. So that's what I'm getting here, like very quirky, also very strong. Okay, so even just like the darker aspects of Doja, like I said, I don't condone all of her, ideologies and all that. But, in essence, I am picking that up here, okay? So I'm going to pull, to clarify this Page of Wands from the Grief, Grace, and Healing deck. All deck information will be linked down below. Okay. So let's see what we got. Step out of your comfort zone with number 54. So 54 can be significant for you, okay? So we have stretching yourself or taking a healthy risk is part of your healing process now. Baby steps create momentum. Make change more manageable by seeking support and being encouraging and gentle with yourself. Don't view success as either or, win or lose. Any effort counts as progress to be celebrated. Give yourself the gift of new experiences. So yes, it's something about getting out of your comfort zone here. And understanding that, look, you are unique. You are different. But you're cool as fuck. And maybe people made you feel like you were weird. Okay? Or you just felt weird because, I mean, let's face it, the world kind of naturally, we all want to just be loved and satisfied, and the easy way to do that is to please the world, please what other people want, right, instead of what we actually want, which it makes it harder and more kind of friction between others. Okay, but what I'm getting here, what you need to admit is that you actually weren't being your full self, okay, up until now. You weren't being your full self, okay? So we're gonna actually read from the book that accompanies this oracle deck. Okay, number 54. Let's see, card number 54. So this is the action steps, okay, for support accompanying this message, okay? Because I understand that the truth sometimes hurts, okay? Not sometimes, many times does. Truth is like a sword, right? And look at her. She's holding her sword up, babe. That's you. Okay? You have recently, or you are now coming into this truth where, you know, even the sword is pointing to the sun, and the sun talks about just truth, you know? So anyways, here. Be adventurous, curious, and playful as you step outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes this can be an exercise in humility. And guys, by the way, this is being clarified by the Page of Wands in traditional tarot, which is a playful energy. And playful as you step outside of your comfort zone. Sometimes this can be an exercise in humility and developing a sense of humor about ourselves. What did I say about that quirkiness, huh? Other times it can be an act of great courage and faith. Give your perfectionist the night off or the year off, and embrace a beginner mindset, which is always a healing attitude. Emphasize fluidity over rigidity. Just like the number one rule in improvisation, acting classes, to keep a scene moving along. Say yes and to life now, especially well-timed opportunities. Life provides to step outside your comfort zone. If someone invites you to learn how to two-step, bravely take them up on the offer, even if you barely know how to dance. Stepping outside of your comfort zone could be a lighthearted endeavor now, like planting your first vegetable garden, or a more intense experience like accepting a big promotion within your company. This card is a reminder that despite any jitters, false starts, second-guessing, plain old fears, sentimental sadness, or imposter syndrome, your soul is up to the task. Take baby steps, seek both practical and emotional support, and stay in the moment. Give yourself the gift of a different experience. So, my love, basically seek the support around you. And don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Like, believe in yourself. I'm getting that the support is actually coming from yourself. In this case, with the Page of Wands. Okay? All right, so let's pull a card from the message of the universe. First we're going to start with tarot. Okay? First we're going to start with tarot, and then we're going to clarify that with the oracle deck. Okay? Because we want to see, we want to get straight into it. So, the High Priestess. Ooh. Yeah, a lot of wisdom, a lot of truth. Okay, now we're pulling from the Message of the Universe Oracle deck. Don't worry, everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. So yeah, what I'm getting here is that maybe you had a fear towards your dreams or something like that. Like maybe you were very, very stagnant or you didn't speak up for yourself. But that's coming to an end here, soul story number 4. As soon as you admit this is coming to an end because now you can liberate yourself from it. What you know, you can do better. Okay, once you know better, you can do better. Okay, it's coming through here. Yeah, especially with the High Priestess. So trust the process because your body, your mind, your soul knows the way. Okay. So now I'm pulling from the Oracle of the Psychic Heart. Okay. Like I said, all information to these decks will be linked down below for purchase. Okay. Tarot card clarifying this card is the Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords clarifying the third eye chakra coming from the Psychic Heart Tarot. So your heart is telling you to use your heart and your spiritual knowledge, blending the two and grounding it here with the Ace of Swords. Okay, swords is very significant. Look, the Ace of Swords came out. It was the only time it came out in this whole reading, and it's with this image with this woman holding the sword up. Okay, so truth is significant here. Being able to live in your truth, being able to stand in your truth and say, hey, this is my life. I have the freedom, I have the power, and I'm living it. You know, I'm living it up. I'm hearing, okay, yeah, like you living it up, and you're not only living through your heart, you're living through your spiritual wellness as well. Okay, so you are connected to your guides very strongly, and they support you. Okay, this is something that you also need to admit is that you know you are receiving a lot of synchronicities, a lot of protection, a lot of divine rerouting. Okay, and this is all working in your favor, and you do know this deep down is what I'm getting here. Okay, so that's all that I have for you. Soul story number 1. I mean, soul story number 4. You may connect with soul story number 1. Hey, who knows? Okay. So yeah, peace, love, and light. And I'll catch y'all in another video or another reading. Bye.